Why are you messing up already? What's up, y'all? I know I haven't done one of these in a long time. What's up, Julie? What's up, Lady in Red? How you guys doing? Happy to see y'all here. Haven't done one of these in a while, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Doing all right. How about yourselves? I'm doing good. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's been a minute. Haven't been up here. I do got to do a reaction because I was tagged in something, not sure why. So we're going to play that. I just saw it was mentioned by Pedro Reacts channel. So I guess we'll watch his video, see what he had to say or why I was tagged in. I'm not 100% sure, but we're about to find out. We thought you dropped off the end of the road. Nah, I'm still around. To be honest with you, sometimes it just gets old. You're not necessarily wanting to, just take a break from it every now and then. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Getting ready for your big day tomorrow, Mr. Super Bowl? Getting ready for your big day for your sports channel. But yeah, so I got to do a reaction to Pedro's. I don't know. I haven't really seen anything from Dino, so I can't do any reactions to Dino, but I guess we shall find out what's going on, why I'm tagged in stuff that I don't know nothing about. Or why I'm being tagged and stuff. We're going to have to see. So, what that? How you guys doing? Everybody doing well, I hope. Everybody staying out of trouble. I know we got a lot of live streams going on probably right now. Doing the gig workers. But let's go look this up so we can get this out of the way here. Let's go here to the YouTubes. And what's up, Matt? How you doing? See what's going on. Why I was tagged in something. There's a video I was supposedly tagged in. So we're gonna go and see why I was tagged in. I know it was on Pedro's. So we'll find it here. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Oh, here it is. This be the one. All right.
Point USA announced what they're.
All right. Here we go. This is I was tagged in. Me and Torp was tagged in this for some reason. I don't know. I guess me and Torp are the same. I guess I don't know. I don't really deal with Torp, so. But we're gonna see what we got going on. What's going on, mouse? Move this up here. Okay, let me go down here. And go share screen. Go to the window here. What that is. Yeah. No, my fan, just chilling. And do this reaction to this video I was tagged in. So this is from Pedro. So yeah. This is his for real reactions. So I guess we're gonna react to his video that he put. Turning Point USA competing against Bad Bunny. MAGA sheep will be humiliated. I don't know what that means. I don't know why everything's got to be tied to MAGA with this guy, man. I don't know. But everything's got to be tagged to MAGA, I guess. Anytime anybody does anything that's against the little lefties there, it's all MAGA. So we'll see what he has to say. We'll see what I have to say here. Why I was in
calling the All-American halftime show, saying the event will focus on, quote, faith, family, and freedom.
I think the president would much prefer a Kid Rock performance over Bad Bunny. I must say that.
I remember I was dating this girl many.
Okay, so what's the big deal? So they're doing something different. They're appealing to a different group of people. Ain't that what America is about? See, that's the problem. That's what the problem with these lefties is. They don't like other Americans doing other American stuff because it's going to get somebody from his fucking country, Puerto Rican guy. It's a bad thing. It's called people can do what they want. That's freedoms, right? That's the freedoms we have to do other things. We don't have to conform to one thing because it happens to be a Puerto Rican guy or whoever it is. They want to do something different, they're going to do something different. They're appealing to their people. Nothing wrong with that, but it is what it is. Lefties don't like that. The lefties don't like that. Lefties don't like when you go against them or somebody that they like, or it is what it is. So, but it's just they're choosing to do a halftime show for their type of people, their people. So what? Big deal. Let's go.
Many moons ago, and she liked Kid Rock, which is whatever. Didn't judge her for that. And she wanted me to go with her to a concert. I was like, I'm good. Not my kind of music. Like, you know, I'm not gonna have fun, enjoy yourself, whatever. Turning Point USA. Freedom, family, faith, something like that. True Americans. True American halftime show is rolling out.
It doesn't say True American halftime show. It says All American halftime show. Well, I don't know what's the True American halftime show shit. It says All American halftime show.
Rock in response to a true American bilingual artist.
See, that's where you tell the feelings are hurt. Because he's an American, he's bilingual, and he's this and that. That's why you tell the feelings hurt. Who cares who it's against? It could have been against Lady Gaga. Who cares?
Doing the halftime show. The most popular
and just so you know, Pedro, I don't know why I was tagged in this. First of all, I don't watch sports, number one, let alone Super Bowl, let alone a halftime show. So I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. So I don't know why you're tagging me in shit about Turning Point USA. I'm not a member of Turning Point USA. I don't stand by Turning Point USA's side. So I don't know why you even would fucking tag me in this, but it is what it is. And I definitely don't listen to Kid Rock or country music. I don't listen to none of that shit. So I'm not sure why you're tagging me in this, but I guess we'll continue.
Significant artist in the entire world, some would argue.
Okay, let's be honest. Kid Rock is a legend in the rock world, all that shit. So Kid Rock's a legend. So you're trying to compare fucking Bad Bunny to Kid Rock, not even fucking close. But it is what it is. You can say what you want.
Playing on a global stage at the most important sporting event in the world. The NFL wants global, they want more of an audience. That's why they play football games in Mexico, Brazil, part England. Like, it's a business decision because they know it's going to be the most watched halftime show ever. Maybe not the best, but the most watched. So Turning Point and their racism and bigotry.
Well, at least you said it's not going to be the best. At least you just said that. At least you said that. I guess we can give you that. You know the reason why it might be. Who knows if it's going to be the most watched anything. Yeah, I don't think most people come for the halftime show anyways. They're there for the football. So I don't think they're really there for the halftime as much as they are the football. But let's go.
Tree said, we need a true American halftime show featuring Kid Rock and 3 other people.
Once again, it said All-American halftime show. I didn't see a true American halftime show. It said All-American halftime show. Am I right? Isn't that what it showed? Let me check. Make sure we got it done right here. Let's check. I want to make sure I'm not getting it wrong here. Let's see. What is it called? Let's see. But yeah, All-American halftime show. So I don't know what the true American halftime show is. Lefties like to add extra shit that's not there. So yeah, it's not a true American. It says it's called the All-American halftime show. So not true American. So I don't know why we're adding extra shit.
Well, I've never heard of, which is fine. Just because I've never heard of them. I'm not going to talk about them necessarily. But they're headlining Kid Rock, somebody that's been irrelevant for a long time. And just because you wear a cross on your neck or something.
How you not know about TP Turning Point USA? You don't know Charlie Kirk? Weren't you the one talking about Charlie Kirk and shit? Founded TP USA. So how do you not know who TP USA is? I don't understand that.
Listen to some Kid Rock songs and tell me if that.
No thanks. Don't care for that type of music. So I ain't gonna listen to it. So why do I care? There's plenty of people that listen to Kid Rock song. Like I say, he's a legend out there in the music world. So somebody was listening to him, or he wouldn't be worth what he's worth. So
That's family, freedom, and faith.
yeah, being that turning point is about people's freedoms. They're about church. Yeah, that's kind of what their thing is about. And family. They're definitely about family. That they preach family all the time. I don't see why that's a problem, but let's go.
The hypocrisy of some of these people is laughable. If you're watching this video and you're going to be somebody that I can't watch that Super Bowl.
What's hypocrisy about just having an alternative to something else? Why is that hypocrisy? It's called free enterprise.
Halftime, he's speaking Spanish. He's speaking Spanish. He's not American. You're a fool.
Who said that?
You're a shaved monkey. You're a buffoon.
And I'm I'd answer this because you typed me in it, so I've never said anything like that of that sort. So I don't know what we're talking about.
You're an idiot. You're a clown.
Why? See, this is the man that says he's a man of God, but yeah, he's talking about other people. Maybe he should watch the Turning Point USA thing. Learn something about being a man of God. Since you say you're a man of God, that you're calling people who choose to want to watch something else other than who you choose to watch. All of a sudden, they got to be all these fucking weird ass names, right? What the fuck? Like, come on, bro. You ain't a man of God at all, bro. You ain't bringing God. You ain't a man of God at all. But it is what it is, man. You can pretend to be whatever you want, I guess.
You're stupid. But a lot of MAGA fit that description.
Yeah, I guarantee you more lefties fit that description than the MAGA people. But, your lefty people fit that more than the MAGA people do. That's guaranteed. We see it on the news every fucking day. So, and we see the stupid shit you guys try to pass in legislation and all that stuff. We see the stupid shit because we know you lefties, your idea of equal sports is having boys fight against the girls and all that other stuff. That's your guys' idea. Let boys take, sit in girls' locker rooms. Let boys play in girls' bathrooms. Yeah, we see the legislation. So I wouldn't talk too much about being stupid or dumb, so.
I think it's going to be hilarious to watch people at parties and the arguments that will ensue. Because it's going to happen.
Why is that something funny to watch? Why is that watch people? I thought you were a man of God. I thought you want people to get along, but you think it's okay, or you think it's funny to watch people fight and shit? You're not making sense. Man of God don't believe in that.
Be at a Super Bowl party, like, oh, Bad Bunny, I'm kind of a fan, or I want to hear the music. I mean, he just won album of the year.
Fucking thing again, I bet. Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. What's going on? Okay. I think we're back. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, I think I'm back. I think we're back. What's up, Gigwise? Long time no see, man. How you been? How you been? All right, let's go back to where we were at here. All right, so YouTube here. Share screen, share screen. No. All right, we're back. All right, cool. There we go. We're back. All right, we're back on. We're back on. All right. Yeah, it's been a while, man. How you been? How you been, man? Good, good, good. Okay, back to where we were on this.
Fantastic album, by the way. But you know, he's too woke. He doesn't speak English. He's not American. He's not a true American. Well, you know, Puerto Ricans have fought in wars for this country.
See, that's why I think his feelings are hurt, because this guy's a Puerto Rican, and I think that's why his feelings are hurt, because he's Puerto Rican, the guy's Puerto Rican. So I think that's why his feelings are hurt. But we'll go. Because he probably wouldn't be even doing this. If it wasn't for this guy being a Puerto Rican, he probably wouldn't even be doing this video, let alone tagging me in it like I give a shit. Like, I don't even watch the shit. So I don't know. But
we've undergone medical research.
Yeah, you've had to deal with same shit everybody else has dealt with. White people have been done shit too. Black people have been done shit too. Indian people have been done shit too. Quit using that as an excuse for every reason to get your feelings hurt. Every fucking race of people have been through some fucked up shit. Just fucking suck it up. Quit living in the goddamn past. Jesus Christ.
Birth control.
Grow up.
Many Puerto Rican women did a lot for you American women. It's just.
Well, tell us what the Puerto Rican women have done for the American women. Give us the proof of this. Let's see. Let's Google it. Let's see what Puerto Rican women have done for American women. Or let's look. Since they've done so much for us, let's see. Let's look up some stuff here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Advancing labor rights. All women have done that. Women's suffrage. All women have done that. Not just fucking Puerto Rican women. Education. All women have done that. Legal equality. All women have done that. Not just Puerto Rican women. So, yeah. So, I don't know. All women have done it. So it's nothing that no other women, white women, black women, and other women haven't already done for the other women as well. So, you know, just say women. Just say women.
It's crazy to me. On one hand, we'll go to restaurants and eat and, you know, listen to bop the music and, you know, St. Patrick's Day. Oh, we'll do our Irish flags, but God forbid we see a Puerto Rican flag. We'll do all these type of things.
See, it all boils down to a Puerto Rican thing. That's because he's Puerto Rican. He gets his feelings hurt. Thinks everything's against Puerto Ricans. Fucking hilarious, dude. Like, come on, dude. Grow up. Get off the racist shit, dude. Quit fucking living on that fucking racist plantation, bro.
We'll celebrate when it's convenient. We'll listen to things that are convenient. Feliz Navidad, that a lot of you that are turning point on a halftime show probably listen to that song and we're okay with that. But you stop at the halftime show because it's too woke. Oh, I've seen that man in a dress. Many of your favorite artists have worn dresses. The founding fathers wore dresses. You know, the hypocrisy of some, because the president, I'm going to show you some clips here in a minute. You just saw some in the beginning. I'll show you some more on the end I got from TikTok. The president is like, I'm going to watch Turning Point. Yeah, Caroline Levitt, his little puppet, which is just a vile human being.
Yeah, we saw that. We saw Biden's fucking like woke DEI puppet, and he's talking about Caroline Levitt. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus.
It's like, yeah, he's probably he's gonna watch.
She's called a press secretary, not a puppet.
Kid Rock instead of Bad Bunny. So
maybe President Trump prefers Kid Rock over Bad Bunny. What's the big fucking deal? What's the big deal? Maybe he'd rather watch fucking Kid Rock versus Bad Bunny. Who cares? What the fuck's that got to do with anything? He's a supporter of Turning Point USA. What's the problem with that? The fuck?
Kid Rock, somebody that was a failed rapper and then turned a new.
He's a failed rapper, huh? He's a failed rapper. That man's worth almost $200 million, but he's a failed rapper. Come on, bro. He changed genres. There's a lot of people. Why don't you say the same thing about Taylor Swift? She was country. Now she turned into pop. So what's the difference? Let's talk about Beyonce. She was R&B. Now she wants to be country. A lot of artists change who they are or their genre of music. Doesn't make them a failure. Plus, the man has a lot more money than you have, up to worth about $150 to $200 million. So he must have done something right. So I don't know why we're saying he failed anything.
Genre, like rap rock, like with Limp Bizkit and a few others. He got popular with that, so good for him. He's cosplaying as somebody that is like Detroit. His family's well-to-do, and he's from Florida.
Okay, first of all, he is actually from Detroit or a small town outside of Detroit. Where do you get this information? Don't spread lies. He lives in Florida, but he's actually here. Let me look up let me give you the bio, since you didn't obviously do your research. That doesn't fucking surprise me. But let's do some research here. Here, I'll do it for you. Since you tagged me in it, I guess I can speak on it and help you out. Here we go. Let's see. Kid Rock, born in a town near Detroit, grew up in the area, began his music career performing as a DJ and a rapper in the Detroit scene. So, yeah, he pretty much grew up and started his music career in Detroit. So I don't know how you say he's not from Detroit. And let's find out about his family. Let's find out about his family. Is Kid Rock from a rich family? Rich family. Let's see. Yes, Kid Rock grew up in an affluent family. Okay, blah, blah, blah. His father, multiple car dealerships. Okay, so, yeah, he grew up. So what does that have to do? So what? His dad owned car dealerships. Nothing wrong with that. What the fuck? He still went on to do his own thing and make his own money. So it doesn't make sense. Why are you dogging a man? Why are you dogging a man for making his own way? He didn't suck off Daddy's titty. He went and did his own thing.
But it's funny. The people that the turning point is going to roll out there. It's hilarious to me. It is hilarious. Many are quick to judge somebody because English is their second language. All the president, Donald J. Trump, would have to do is say, you know what? I don't agree with. I'm going to give you a nice PR here, Mister.
I don't think they're judging him just because he doesn't speak English. I think a lot of people over the years have got tired of the NFL's woke, stupid shit and these woke fucking actors and fucking music people spreading their opinions of stupidity when it comes to certain ideas. I think that's what people are getting tired of. So, that's probably most likely why. Not because he doesn't speak English.
POTUS. I don't agree with everything Bad Bunny does. I don't like some of the things he says, but you know what? He is a very popular artist, and I've listened to some of his music. It's actually very catchy, very interesting. It's got some good stuff there. You know what?
Okay, so because you like it, everybody else is supposed to like it? Nobody can have an alternative to it? Because you like it, everybody else is supposed to like it? Maybe other people don't like it. Maybe people don't want to hear a Spanish-speaking guy or Spanish music. They're not into that. So what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is that a big deal?
I'm going to be tuning in, and I want Americans to tune in because he is an American. He's very popular, so the ratings should be really good. And you know what? We have a lot of great Latinos and Hispanics in this country that make America really great. And they're excited, and I'm excited for them.
What's up, Romeo?
If he would just say that, he would say they wouldn't have to have had a show.
Oh, so because President Trump says, yeah, he'll probably watch Kid Rock over Bad Bunny, that's a problem. What the fuck? You got to cater to you motherfuckers? See, that's the problem with the lefties, y'all. You don't cater to what they want or what they believe, you're automatically a bad person. That's the lefties for you, bro. That's how they are. He has to say this and we'll be fine. Like, what the fuck? He doesn't have to say shit. What the fuck?
a really bad one at that. It's going to be bad. It's going to be a lot of.
How do you know it's going to be bad? Look, you don't have no idea. You have no idea how it's going to be bad. Because you think it's going to be bad? Come on, bro. You don't know.
Rock, bang the bang, boogie said a boogie, but jumps the boogie, bang the bang. You know, Kid Rock wrote a song talking about statutory, if they're underage, no, it's mandatory. Like, this is the man that they're rolling out with freedom, faith, and family. Somebody that makes lyrics like that.
Okay, how old is that song? Who fucking knows? Everybody has fucking said has had something in their fucking music. So, you know, yeah, let's hold everything against them. I'm sure your past is perfect, that you can't have anything held against you, right?
Some call it statutory. I call it mandatory. Those are his words in the song from an Osmosis Jones movie soundtrack.
Osmosis Jones. How old is that? How old is that? And it was a soundtrack. It was a song on a soundtrack, or made for a soundtrack. I don't know.
He has many songs talking about women in a vile way. You know, Bad Bunny's got some stuff too. You know.
Okay, so why are we talking shit? Why are we talking shit about one if the other one's doing it too? You can't bring them both. You can't dog one if the other one's doing it too. You shouldn't even say anything about it. If one's saying it, the other one is saying it. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can't fucking bring up one if the other one's doing it too. That's called the pot calling the kettle black. The fuck? Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
Oh, it's whatever because he does it. It's whatever, but Kid Rock does it. Oh my God, it's such fucking horrible. What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on, man. Your bias is showing, Pedro. You got a bias, bro. Just say I'm biased. That's all you got to do.
It's funny. I'm gonna keep making these kind of videos, giving my opinion and thought with facts as well, because I'm tired of the hypocrisy on all sides. But right now, the MAGA people are the most hypocritical people in this country, and they're ruining America.
How are we ruining America? Please, how are we ruining America? How are MAGA people? I'm not even a MAGA person like you think I am, but what is ruin? How are we ruining this country?
That's my opinion. Ruining. We have never been more divided.
Yeah, because you lefties want everything your way. You don't believe in law and order. One believes in law and order, one doesn't. One believes it's okay to have boys pretending to be girls in girls' bathrooms and girls' sports. One doesn't. One actually looks to protect women. One doesn't want to protect women. One wants to protect the country. The other group doesn't want to protect the country. What the fuck? Of course we're going to be divided. Because the lefties, are all against the wrong things. That's why.
Against one another without even actually understanding the commonality that we have. Benito, from Puerto Rico, Bad Bunny.
I have nothing in common with people that think it's okay for boys to be hanging out with girls in a locker room. I have nothing in common with that. And I hope you don't have nothing in common with that either. Because sorry, but no. Your boy here doesn't have nothing in common with those type of people that think it's okay for women to get beat up in sports or women to have fucking dudes with their fucking ding dong hanging out in the fucking locker room, or my daughter's in the bathroom with some dude fucking standing up next to her, or in the fucking same bathroom her with his dong out. Yeah, I don't have nothing in common with those type of people at all. So we're not that common. So you might, but I don't.
It's got some great music. And if you listen to it and use Google Translate or watch the video and looked at the captions, you know, you could watch the halftime show, not understand the words, but have the closed captioning on. You're probably going to move your body. And you'll probably love some of the words and the message of love.
Yeah, sure. You could probably move your body too. You could probably move your body if somebody's dog fucking bites you on the leg. You can move your body if you get hit with an electric fucking shock. Yeah, you can move your body for all kinds of things. If people don't want to watch it, they don't have to watch it. That has nothing to do with it. And just because you think they might move their body some isn't a reason for them to have to watch it if they don't want to watch it. Like, what the fuck? See, this is the problem with lefties. If you don't want it to have it their way, it's not their way, it's no way. It's everybody's bad because people don't want to watch Bad Bunny on the halftime show. They might want to go watch Kid Rock. Oh, it's a horrible thing now. Oh, the MAGA people are bad. No, maybe people just want an alternative. They don't want to watch the shit. You know? And this is America. Speak English.
Resentment, family, freedom, the love for his country. I think a lot of you Turning Point people would probably relate to a lot of his words. So for everybody that's mad or being like, oh,
I don't think so. I don't think a lot of people would relate to him at all in Turning Point USA. I don't know. I don't think they would.
Pedro's un-American. He's, I'm watching Turning Point. Why is he talking about me like that? I'll land a plane with this. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show will be the most watched ever. The Turning Point will be a failure. If I'm wrong, I'll make another video.
They're not. They're not trying to outdo the Super Bowl. They're doing an alternative to the Super Bowl. So even if it does, okay, so it gets 20 million views, Super Bowl gets 50 million views. Who cares? They're not trying. They're not fucking trying to compete. They're just having something alternative. The fuck, dude? Come on, bro. Come on, man. They're doing something alternative. It is what it is. Just because it doesn't get as much views as the Super Bowl don't mean it's a failure. In the eyes of Turning Point USA, the people that go there, it's not a failure. So,
if the Bad Bunny show is horrible and it gets horrible ratings, and Turning Point USA had a show that they rolled out some 60-year-old guy and some other girl and two other guys, like if it's a big success and it beats Bad Bunny, great. I will eat crow and make an apology. But I'm gonna tell you right now, after you watch the Turning Point show, the racism and bigotry and pure hate, family freedom, the cosplaying of Christianity.
Coming from a man that says he's a man of God, but yet he talks down to everybody. He's not a humble person. Talks down to everybody. Calls people names because they don't believe in the things he believes, and this and that. So yeah, but you know a lot about that. And I don't know why you keep coming up with this racist stuff from Turning Point USA. Turning Point USA does things for all Hispanics, Blacks, Asians. They do it for everybody. So I don't know where this racist shit keeps coming from.
Performative Christians, and I believe in God, and I know the difference.
Yeah, apparently you don't. Apparently you don't. Because they're up here calling people names because they don't want to believe what you want to believe. But they believe something different than you. Like, come on, bro.
After watching that, watch the Bad Bunny one and you tell me which one's worse. Which one's better? Which one made you move your body?
I guess it depends on what you prefer or what you like. It's a personal thing. If you like Kid Rock, you're going to watch Kid Rock. You're not going to watch Bad Bunny. If they wanted to watch Bad Bunny, they'd be watching Bad Bunny. They wouldn't be watching the Kid Rock one. Who cares?
Regardless if you understand the words or not. And Bad Bunny did say, well, you got a few months when you're on Saturday Night Live. You got a couple of weeks or a few months or whatever to learn Spanish. You did.
Yeah. So what? We got to learn another language in our country so we can hear some fucking guy sing a song at Super Bowl. You know how fucking retarded that sounds? That sounds retarded. That sounds retarded. I'm sorry. The fuck? The fuck is that? What kind of shit is that? Yeah, we got to learn another language just so we can fucking watch the Super Bowl halftime show. That's what Americans need to do. Get the fuck out of here. See, that's why people don't like people that talk shit like that. This is America. We don't have to learn another language just so we can watch some fucker on the Super Bowl fucking show. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
And he didn't want to.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't want to. Why should I go out and learn another language just to watch fucking Super Bowl? Who gives a shit? How about if you come to my country or our country, you learn to speak the language of the country? How about that?
You could have just joined in on the fun.
And let me guess, he's been an American citizen since he was born, right? He's Puerto Rican. That makes him American. Why can't he speak fucking English? Why didn't he take his however old he is to learn English so he could sing in fucking English. What the fuck? But we got to learn Spanish in 3 months just so we can watch the Super Bowl show when this motherfucker's had his whole life to learn fucking English and sing in English? What the fuck? That makes a lot of fucking sense, don't it? Get the fuck out of here.
You know, and not have Turning Point USA waste millions and probably tens of millions of dollars that could have been done for something else. If you just would have said, you know what, let's give this a try. Why not? But I get it. The halftime show for a lot of you guys out there, you fake people, you performative Christians, it's too woke for you. There's too many people of color. You don't understand it. I didn't like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, because most Christians don't believe in fucking people half fucking naked dancing around. They don't believe in all kinds of nasty shit that you lefties want and woke people believe in and all that crazy shit. So yeah, it's not fake Christianity. They don't believe in that shit. Christianity teaches them not to be that kind of a person. So if you want to watch a bunch of half naked people walk around, a bunch of people like men kissing each other and all that other crazy shit, more power to you. But don't say that Christians have got to watch that shit because they don't believe in it.
I didn't like this. Why was Cardi B there? Oh my God, Shakira and J-Lo. Oh my God. Oh my God. You just selectively are okay with people that don't look like you giving you entertainment.
Nah, I think you're the one that's with the bias, bro. I just think people have what they don't want to listen to. They don't want to do it. So what? It is what it is.
At a baseball game, at a hockey game, at a football game, at a tennis match, maybe golf. Selectively, when you're putting your Christmas lights up in your Christmas tree, Feliz Navidad, you love that. You love other things, but this is where you stop.
Oh, because you know, Feliz Navidad was an all-time fucking classic fucking song, and it's for Christmas now because we don't want to watch Bad Bunny. We're all just horrible people now. What the fuck? What kind of fucking mindset is that? Typical lefty, man. Typical lefty.
It's hilarious.
What's hilarious is you lefties that come up here, speak all this dumb shit, talking about this because we don't want to watch real Bad Bunny on Super Bowl. We're all these horrible person. Or because a group wants to do something alternative to the fucking shit. Oh, we're all of a sudden fucking bad people. And that's another thing. Why the fuck are you fucking tagging me in this? First of all, I don't do the church shit. Hey, Nick, what's up? I don't do church shit. I don't listen to Kid Rock, not my type of music. I don't listen to Bad Bunny, not my type of music. What the fuck are you even tagging me in this shit for? I don't even watch sports. So what the fuck are you tagging me in this shit for? In this racist type bias shit that you're spitting out your mouth right now. The fuck? The only person that sounds racist is you. Talking about all these Christians and this and that must be racist because they don't want to listen to your Spanish guy fucking sing on the Super Bowl. That's racist. That's racist talk.
That's all I have for today.
At the Mar-a-Lago Super Bowl party.
No, and nobody wants to listen to that. So, yeah, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? But that's a typical leftist. That's lefties for you, bro. You don't do what they want, or somebody chooses to do something other than what they believe, and everybody's bad for it. Everybody's bad. Because we didn't want to learn Spanish in 3 weeks or 3 months or whatever it is. We're the bad people. But yet an American citizen, supposedly, his whole life didn't bother to learn English and learn how to sing in English. But we're the bad ones because we didn't want to learn to speak Spanish in 3 months just so we could watch him on the fucking Super Bowl. The fuck is that? If that isn't some bias type racist shit, I don't know what is. I really don't know. And don't tag me in dumb shit. Don't tag me in dumb shit because I don't do sports. I don't watch halftime shows. I don't listen to these people. I'm not a TP USA supporter. I don't do all that. So don't put me in that mix. Like the fuck. You tagging the wrong people. Jesus Christ, man. You're just letting your bias show through. Your bias. You're just letting it show through. That's all you're doing. We'll copy this. We'll put that there. March Madness around the corner. Yeah, I don't watch sports. I don't watch sports. I just don't. I'm not a big fan of sports. I just don't. What do you mean? Where's the love of Torp? What? Why would I love Torp? Because Torp's ripping into Pedro on the daily? That's his choice. He believes what he believes about Pedro. I don't care. If he believes that he got his feelings hurt because he listened to something Pedro said and it didn't work out for him and now he's upset and he's ripping on Pedro for it, then that's between them two. That's between them two. That has nothing to do with me. I don't get why some people are so, how should I say it, obsessed with another person that they make their whole YouTube channel about it. Like, I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. I only reacted because I was tagged in it for some fucking reason. But yeah, I don't get that whole obsession with another man type shit. If Torp believed Pedro lied about shit, then Torp believes that. Then Torp has every right to speak on it. I don't know. I don't follow what any other man does on YouTube. I don't follow that. If a man tells me, well, I think you'd have your nose would grow smaller if you slap some lemon juice and fucking marshmallows on it for a month, your nose will go smaller. I'm not going to stick lemon juice and marshmallows on my fucking nose. And then when my nose is actually bigger, I'm not going to come on YouTube crying and whining about it. I'm not that guy. I'm not a follower like that. But if people followed Pedro and things that Pedro said and it didn't work out for them, you have no reason to yell and get mad at Pedro for it. You only have to get mad at yourself because you're the one to choose to follow another man instead of create your own destiny, create your own path. So that's on you. Where's Dino? I don't know. I haven't seen a video for Dino in a while either. When was that video Dino did? I don't know. What was Dino's last video? Fuck, I don't know. I haven't seen one in a while. Let me see. Let's look him up. Let's look up Dino here. I haven't seen one in a while for him. Let me look. Dino. Oh, there it is, Dino. Let's see. He had some good content that was funny, even though I didn't agree. Oh, okay. No, Torp has his own way of letting it rip. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Here he goes. DoorDash and the rest it's getting up. Oh, he just put it up. Holy shit! We just got a fresh Dino.
Hello, everybody.
All right, hold on. We just got a fresh Dino. Just got out. 0 views on it. We're gonna be the first ones to hit this bad boy. Let's give Dino his first view. Yeah. It's not a very long one, but we're going to hit it since we got one. If we got a fresh one, talking about the man himself, there he is. Got a fresh one. DoorDash and the rest is getting old. He's already got 6 likes on it, y'all. Must be good.
I think this was inevitable.
Here we go.
Well, everybody, I think this was inevitable.
Okay.
I don't think anything is set in stone.
Okay.
But I'm going to talk about it.
All right. Let's go. Let's talk about it. We don't know what you're talking about the first one. Okay, Dino, what was inevitable? DoorDash is getting old. What? Like, come on, man. Gotta give us a clue. Give us a clue, man.
So, yeah, I have a gig economy channel.
Yep. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Is there anything more to talk about the gig economy?
No.
I'm hearing the same.
Hell, I'm going to tell you right now. Hell, I'm going to sing it. I can't sing it in Spanish, y'all, but I can sing it in English. I should have learned Spanish 3 months ago so I could sing in Spanish. But I'm going to say it in English. Hell no, it's all the same shit. Yeah, Can we do it like should I sing it like Kid Rock? Since I guess I like Kid Rock. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong. Say, it's all the same. No, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. But no, dude, I'm gonna sing it. Sorry, I cannot speak in Spanish. Translate it later. Put the captions on, and then you can hear it in Spanish if you want. But here we go.
Same old and same old and same old. Right along with Bree. Same old story. Pedro, same old. Even with Dino, it's the same old.
Yeah, same old. There you go.
The words might be different. The scenarios might sound different.
Oh, I got something to show you guys too. Speaking of
Okay.
DoorDash.
Everybody is making what they're making with lying to you, manipulating you.
Hey, I don't make anything lying and manipulating. I don't make shit on YouTube. So I'm not lying to you. I'll give you my honest opinion. And I've told you from the start. DoorDash sucks. Gig work sucks. I've told you. So I ain't making no money. So
And taking you for a ride.
I'm not. Are you getting the
That's
honest
the
truth?
American dream.
You getting honest truth here? Honest truth.
That's the American dream. What more can I add to that? Oh, some specifics on a certain delivery? Does that make a difference? I don't think so.
No.
Some specific.
We do miss the cornbread though. You used to get cornbread. What happened to the cornbread? Do you not get cornbread where you're at anymore?
Today, another company did something, or some changes, especially with Walmart. Walmart Spark, they put a tier system now. Sapphire. Oh, we want to stand out. We want to stand out from DoorDash because they have, the diamonds and the silvers. We need to stand out. We need to look different. No, you're the same piece of shit like the rest of them. Okay? No matter how you change the colors and the design, you're still a piece of shit just like the rest of them. More for you and less for everybody else. You're all getting lawsuit left and right. Let's not play that game. At least I'm saying it like it is, but you motherfuckers out there, okay? You like to dress it up.
I don't dress up anything. I don't dress up. But we know Bad Bunny dresses up like a girl, wears dresses and stuff. We know that.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
And there's a video of Bad Bunny getting done in the booty hole by P. Diddy. I remember hearing that too. So I don't know.
Economy companies out there. You like to dress it up. You want to play the angel in heaven. But inside, you're a bunch of fucking roaches and scorpions. Oh.
Hey, don't say everybody. You better say except Roy. You better say except Roy, because he's not out here feeding you no bullshit. Stop that, Dino.
All of you motherfuckers.
Oh,
Right?
now we're all motherfuckers now, Dino. Say it with the New York accent, motherfuckers. You're a bunch of motherfuckers. Can I give us that New York accent, Dino? You motherfuckers. Like Soprano style, motherfuckers.
But it's the same old thing. What more can you add to that? Or anything that happens a week from now or a month from now. It goes back to the same old thing. It's going back and back to the same old thing.
Maybe that's why we haven't seen Dino videos in a while, because it's all the same and he doesn't have nothing to talk about anymore.
And it's getting to the point that it is getting tired. Okay? And I'm thinking about leaving this channel.
Oh, no.
Or leave it the way it is for
Oh,
some
no.
people who want to watch
Oh, no.
some history.
Dino!
And I'm looking to get into another type of content.
Uh-oh.
In the meantime,
What's up, KMD?
even though I do not agree with Roy, a lot of things.
Oh, he doesn't agree with me on a lot of things. Whoa, I got a special shout out. Woo!
Does not mean that I disagree with him 100%. I took a little bit of advice from Roy. I've been going out. Oh, I got a schedule. You know what I said? Fuck it. I went out. Went to see a band. Went got a drink. Hang out with friends. Because the whole thing right now is deciding it's a shit show. The whole thing is real. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, the whole thing is rigged. Okay? It's over.
Everybody, we got to give Dino a clap. We got to give Dino a clap. He went out and had fun with some friends instead of. This is for you, Dino. I am fucking ecstatic, Dino. You should have sent me a message, Dino. I would have sent you $20 so you could have bought a beer on me, bro. Damn, Dino. I'm happy for you, Dino. Like to hear that. Dino went out and had a life besides worried about doing DoorDash. I'm impressed. Next time, hit me up, man. I'll send you $20, and that way you could have had a couple beers on me, bro. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, Dino. Fucking A, Dino. Woo! Took a while. Took a while to get through to you, Dino, but we're glad we got there. Woo!
So might as well enjoy it.
Yeah.
And with that, I'll let everybody go. You let me know your feelings and what your, let's say, educational guess is with this whole mess that's going on. And I'm not just talking about the gig economy. Everything is going to hell in a handbasket, pretty much. So might as well go in for the ride. Might as well enjoy it while you can. Okay? Because what you thought you knew, it's over. What you thought it was the norm, it's over. And this is the new adapt, like some people like to say, what is going on right now.
We got to share this
Okay.
video. Hell yeah, we do.
There you have it, and there it is. And maybe I'll make another video about this. Or I might start a different channel. All right, guys. Catch you later.
Hell no. Make some videos about what type of beer you bought at the club, what bands you listen to. I don't know if you're watching the Super Bowl, Dino, but yeah, man. All right, Dino. Woo! We gotta give Dino some. Dino's the shit. Dino is the shit. He went out and had a good time. I'm happy for Dino. Next time, give me a message, man. I will fucking hook you up with $20. Get a couple beers on me. God damn, Dino. Woo. Face is still working. Yeah. All right, face working. Okay, now we got to find that other video. But you nasty fucking DoorDashers. Nasty DoorDashers out here. Nasty. Nasty DoorDashers. Nasty ass people. No, not you. We don't want to see her. No. No, we got the one digging her coochie, man. This one. Where's that? I know it's in here. Oh, that's a horrible picture. Jesus. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Nasty. Nasty people. Nasty DoorDash. I found it. It's disgusting. Disgusting. And you wonder why you guys don't get no respect as DoorDash drivers. Here it is. Ugh, Jesus.
The way you see an idea in your mind and shape it into something that could only come from you. This is how website creation should be. Wix Harmony, the new way to create.
Tonight, we begin with the DoorDash delivery caught on camera that's raising serious concerns tonight about food safety.
A Toledo woman says she watched in real time as her delivery driver did something she calls disgusting.
Nasty. Not disgusting. Straight nasty. Just disgusting. Nasty.
Before dropping off the food. 13 Action News reporter Alexis Means
Nasty.
has the video. She's live with the story tonight. Alexis.
Well, the customer told me that this is something no one wants to see before their meal is delivered. A Toledo woman says she'll never order food delivery again.
Now we know she's fucking lying. We know she's lying. She probably ordered DoorDash the next day. These motherfuckers, I'll never do it again. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
After her Ring camera caught something disturbing. Ring camera video shows what appears.
I know. She got straight. Looked like she just straight got off a horse, bro. She got all down in there, like just squatted too. Like the crab bit her at the wrong moment, bro. Her crabs bit her at the wrong moment.
To be a DoorDash driver with her hand.
Here's some clam juice with your order, ma'am. You want some clam juice with your order? Fucking disgusting, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Down her pants. Ashley Mace.
You know what? At least she didn't smell it. If she would have smelled it, bro, I would have fainted. I would have been like, I would have fainted, bro. Just straight girl. If she would have smelt her hand, yeah, I would have fainted, bro. That would have just been like the cherry on top. She dig up in her shit and then go, smell her shit. I would have passed out, bro. I'd be like, oh hell no.
Says her food was delivered Monday just after 5 p.m.
I ordered my DoorDash, and when it arrived, I was watching it on my camera.
I wonder if what she ordered. Like, did she order fish sticks? Was she able to tell the smell difference?
And I seen the person who delivered it reach like inside of their pants and itch or something for a little while, and then they used the same hand to like set my food down and then proceeded to take a picture and leave.
May says she couldn't believe what she.
Oh, come on, man. Jeez. What the fuck?
Saw.
I was like, I didn't see what I just seen. So I like rewinded it to make sure. And it was absolutely that.
Why would you stage that though, bro? Like, you want to go viral for being nasty like that? Come on, bro. I don't know about staging that. I just think her crabs bit her at the wrong time, bro. That's all.
She did not eat the food.
Bullshit. You know damn well she ate the food. Quit lying. You know these people be lying, bro. She ordered DoorDash the next day. She ate this food. Come on, bro. Come on.
I went out there with like garbage bags over my hands and just like threw it right in the dumpster. I took it right to the trash.
She reported the driver to DoorDash.
I'm going to call Cap.
They were giving me a refund within like 5 to 7 business days. And then they contacted me today with, they still gave me $50 worth of credit.
And you know, she damn well she's going to order DoorDash with that $50 credit. So you know she is. Come on. Come on.
Credit on my account. So probably won't use it, but
Bullshit.
it's there.
Bullshit. You will.
DoorDash issued this statement to 13 Action News. This behavior is unacceptable. We immediately took action to deactivate the dasher and have contacted the customer to make things right. Restaurants get inspected, but delivery drivers, the health department says, that's a different story.
Yeah, see, and that needs to change. I think that food delivery drivers, DoorDashers, Uber Eats drivers, they all need to have a health certificate. They need to go down to the health district and they have to take a class or take a test just like I did and get an actual health card. I think that's necessary because this stuff is unacceptable and nasty. They're nasty.
A spokesperson issued us this statement. Toledo Lucas County Health Department food inspectors work closely with operators to ensure proper food safety practices inside the facility. However, once food leaves the establishment, these safeguards are no longer guaranteed.
Yeah, and we know all these DoorDashers don't use hot bags. They be digging in their coochie. Well, now we know they be digging in their coochie. Some of them probably rubbing their bung holes, spraying shit on food. So we know it's unsafe practice. It's horrible.
Delivery drivers are not typically trained food handlers, but they play a role in maintaining food safety during transport.
And that's why they should be fucking required to have some type of health certificate from the local health department. Dead ass.
Consumers should understand that some level of risk exists when using third-party delivery services.
Shouldn't be no risk involved. It's a job. You're delivering people's food. You should have respect for the food.
For May, the risk may be too much.
Definitely, I won't be ordering delivery anymore.
Bullshit.
I will pick it up or I'll make something at home.
Bitch, if you would pick it up, you would have picked it up this time. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't a Cap. I'm calling Cap. You would have picked it up the first time. You ain't picking up nothing. You're gonna use that $50 credit, and you're gonna get you some more, whatever that shit is you had delivered there.
Now, the driver spoke with us on social media. She says the video doesn't tell the whole story.
Okay, so the driver contacted them and said the video doesn't sell the whole story. What more to the story is there? What more to the story is there? What more can we come up with? What more to the story is there? To be digging in your coochie while you're delivering food? What the fuck? Like, what is it? Her tampon fell out or something? Like what? And what more to the story can there be? That's just disgusting. 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 What more to the story? Like the fuck? What more is there to discuss? You had your hand in your pants, digging your fucking cooch. What are you talking about? There's nothing else. Oh, more to the story. Is that where you put the hot sauce or something? You kept the hot sauce or something for the order? Like what? Tell us what the rest of the story is. I really want to hear what the rest of the story is. Please, somebody, give us the scoop on what the rest of the story is. Really would like to know. Like, what more could there been to that? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, this is why people don't order DoorDash shit no more. Because of shit like this. This is why people don't tip. Because people see nasty stuff like this, and it's just crazy. Just crazy. Think about how many times she's dug in her bunghole or her snatch, like before this one got caught on tape. It's probably a regular thing. You got people carrying bags in the bathroom, taking a piss with people's food food in their hand. It's just nasty. People are nasty. They need to have a health card. They need to be treated just like a regular restaurant worker that's in charge of health, food health stuff. Dead ass. That's how it should be. Plain and simple. And just so you guys know, and I'm going to reiterate this, a little bit more throughout the live stream, depending on how long we go. I don't watch sports, so I don't give a fuck about no halftime shows. I'm not going to watch TPA USA's halftime show. I'm not watching the NFL's halftime show because I don't watch sports like that. I don't get into sports like that. Okay? I don't like Kid Rock. I don't listen to his music. I don't listen to Bad Bunny music. So don't tag me in stupid shit. That has nothing to do with me. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, there we go. Make that shit clear. Restaurants should monitor who takes their food. Well, the restaurant already does enough. They already do enough, man. They put the shit in the bag. They seal the bags. Can't do it all, Jesus Christ. Other than deliver the food themselves. What more can they do? But there should be some kind of health thing that these dashers have to take to get to do it. Because that's just nasty. But yeah. Anything else been on YouTube good to do any reactions on? Let's see. We got any live streams going on? Who's doing a live stream right now? Let's see. What's Steve's video about? DoorDashers question. Okay, let's see what this say. Let's see what Steve has going on. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's do a reaction to Steve. Let's see. At my Wegmans, they have blocked a lot of drivers. Yeah, I've blocked a few myself. just because their poor attitudes and shit like that.
Picture this.
DoorDasher questions that must be answered. 13. I guess it's the 13 minutes thing.
Saving up to 10% when you bundle your home and auto insurance.
Damn, Steve, did you just wake up or something, bro? Come on, man. Do the hair. Do something. The fuck, dude? Steve, come on, man. You're looking crazy, bro. Jeez.
Over the last 2 podcast episodes, I've had the pleasure of having Nova Hustle.
Hey, what's up, Jehu? Thanks for finally showing up after fucking an hour. Guys, no love from you guys anymore.
On, as well as Luis Berti, who is delivery.
Look, all that shit he be talking about when it comes to the gig work. Look, he has his little lift light in the back. Look, has a little lift light in the back.
TV.
I had one of those. I threw it in the garbage.
On YouTube. And talked about a lot of things with both of them, but ended with both of them talking about the roundtable. And I want to get into that a little bit because Marco told us some things. And then the next week, Luis told us a lot about his questions and some other things that happened. There was a lot to take from those. But I've now been through with these people, like what other questions were asked, what other questions were put out there. And as I might hit on some, I just want everybody to know that this is more to DoorDash. DoorDash, somehow you avoided some real big questions. And
okay, so DoorDash. So I guess DoorDash has avoided some questions. Hopefully we figure out what these questions are.
I've asked enough people who were there, did they get asked?
Oh, the round table. That's where they like brought all their the bootlickers for DoorDash to California or some shit, something like that, to give them swag and tell them how great DoorDash is doing the same old shit, just different day.
And even even you know, if I heard a little tidbit,
I can guarantee you not one of those motherfuckers asked a question. A real question. I can guarantee it, bro. No, they didn't ask some shit. They were all giddy because they got free room and board and a free Coke and sat there and listened to Tony Shu go and tell him the same, get his big pipe out and blow smoke up their ass like they always do. And they sat back like, oh, that's tickling my ass. That smoke is tickling my ass. Woo, DoorDash. Let's go DoorDash. So come on, bro.
a bit or two, it seems that you tiptoed around it and you definitely didn't want to get into these. And most of them just weren't asked though. And that
you can't expect DoorDash to answer a question that's never asked. Steve, what are we doing? Steve, you can't expect DoorDash to answer questions that not that. That's because the smoke was tickling their balls. Nobody asked no questions, bro. So you can't expect DoorDash to answer questions that were never asked. Steve,
that I feel bad for.
Yeah, because you got all these fake ass fucking YouTubers making money off people, in my opinion, just blowing smoke up their fucking ass for the clicks and views. Why would they ask any questions that actually matter to the fucking DoorDashers? They're actually out there working. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They're just happy they got picked to be the shield for the company. They ain't asking shit. They don't want to. They don't want to.
I don't need
that goes to show you no other DoorDasher or YouTuber gives a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about their clicks and views. They'll tell you whatever you want to hear to make your feelings feel good just for their clicks and views. Come on. Because if they were dead ass serious, like Dino's talking about, if they were dead ass serious, they would have all asked the real questions, not sat back and didn't ask nothing. So, come on.
A roundtable event, but I am happy to, on the books, talk to you guys anytime about some of these ideas because
DoorDash doesn't even know you exist, Rodeo. They don't know you exist. Or you would have been at the round table, partner. You don't speak well enough about DoorDash. They're never going to talk to you because you say too much negative stuff about DoorDash. So they're not going to talk to you, Steve. So they They want the people that can kiss their ass, kiss their buttholes. So yeah, they're not going to talk to you, Steve.
The company knows they're breaking the independent contractor law. I've talked with enough lawmakers, both here in Colorado, also in other states, and on the national stage through connections that I have with other people who come on the podcast often. So my ask to all of you today is to leave comments about any of the points I make, or if I forget any, please add them in the comments. But comment on this. Questions, comments, concerns, put them all down below. And let's go through these because...
Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. I got to take a piss. Let me take a pee, and I'll be right back, y'all. Then we'll return to our regular scheduled program. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, let's get back into this. Oh, we got 9 people. Oh, we got 9 likes. Look, my viewership has gone down because I don't do these very much. No loyalty. Yeah, I got my loyal people in here. You guys, of course, but no loyalty.
There's a lot that DoorDash needs to recognize.
Yeah, I would like to ask DoorDash, Steve, since I'm reviewing you, what is with letting people drive on the platform 18 hours a fucking day? Since when is that safe to have people working out on the platform 18 hours a day? I want to know, how is that safe? Why has nobody brought that up to DoorDash's attention? Why these guys are out here driving 18 hours a day? That's what I would like to ask DoorDash. Maybe you could ask DoorDash for me. I think that's very unsafe practice that we have people out here working 18 hours a day on DoorDash. Very bad practice.
And address, and it seems like it would have been extremely important to get this stuff out there at the round table. So I'm surprised
they weren't there to fucking do the real business. They're not you, Steve. They were there to, oh, Tony Shoe, let me kiss it. They don't care. These guys don't care.
That in no way did it come out. So,
and that's how you know they don't care, because nobody asked any fucking real questions. That's how you know they don't care. If that's not a clear sign that these YouTubers don't give a fuck, then that's a clear sign. It can't get any clearer than that. What questions did you ask them? None. Okay, then you don't. Then what is all this shit you talk about on your channel? This, DoorDash this, DoorDash that, DoorDash this. Did you ask any questions? No. So you know they don't care. I don't. That's why I don't understand why people even involve themselves with a lot of these YouTubers. They don't care. It's all about clicks and views.
Okay. Welcome to 13.
But I'm the bad guy because I tell you the truth. But I'm the douche.
Everybody. First of all, transparency. That's the biggest.
Nobody gives a shit about transparency. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm gonna bust your balls. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're when you take an order, you're taking it for what you see face value. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm sorry. Not one DoorDasher really gives a fuck whether or not they're hiding a 25-cent tip or not. Nobody cares. When I'll tell you the first one. I'm the first guy. I don't care. When I look at my order, it says $8 for 2 miles. I'm taking it because it's in my threshold. All DoorDashers take money in their threshold. So it really doesn't matter what everything is. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're going to take it on the threshold. They don't matter.
This one with me. Transparency, transparency, transparency. We cannot be independent contractors by state law. I don't care which state you're in. They all have this law. You cannot be an independent contractor if the company exercises control, hides facts that you need to make your informed decisions on whether or not you take an order, keeps metrics on you, that kind of stuff. But transparency, absolutely. I've been fighting for it forever. As we learned from Luis, and as since he told me, I have already been on TikTok and seen it happen now myself. We used to talk about last year illegal accounts from Facebook in 2025, but the Facebook accounts, it was, people were using all kinds of different ways to get you these and how they were taking their payments, maybe through crypto, using like multiple VPNs, all this crazy stuff. And we were all very concerned about the amount of illegal accounts coming from Facebook.
Hey, there's people out here that think it's okay for illegals to be here doing shit too. Not only are they doing illegal accounts, but they're here in the country illegally. But some people think that's okay. Some people that don't take. But see, once you get rid of that problem, you most likely will get rid of the illegal account problem. But I'm just saying.
Facebook. When I asked Luis point blank what he thought, and Luis is Venezuelan, but
I don't know what that fucking matters, but okay.
He has been here with his family for the correct way for many years. I'm not trying to cause up any stir about politics.
Apparently.
But
here's a fun one. Guys, pretend like you're holding up the building behind you. Richard. Yeah. That's okay, great. Now give her phone back.
His position was in 2026 right now, there are more illegal accounts being sold on, and specifically DoorDash and Spark. He did mention Amazon Flex as well, and maybe another, but DoorDash and Spark have the most, or they have tons being sold. So what he sent me was, you can go to TikTok. You can go to TikTok Live, and you can see people.
Yeah, bro. He needs to put a filter on too, get a little bit of tan and all that stuff. He's looking a little rough here, bro.
People selling accounts in a live stream. That should be able to shut that down immediately. So which tells me that, TikTok is turning a cheek because they have to know there's hundreds, thousands of accounts doing this. Also, DoorDash could get involved and say, hey, stop those guys from doing that. Clearly,
DoorDash don't care. You know why DoorDash don't care? Because we got all these lefties in our country right now that think it's okay for these people to be here and do this shit illegally. They have no problem with it. They have no problem with it, Steve. So that you can't, when you got half the country, crying because it's not going to happen, Steve.
They're not. They know it's happening. DoorDash, it's happening. But on TikTok, and we talked about that again.
Shit, gig tubers know it's happening, and they don't care. So it is what it is.
Questions, comments, concerns, leave them all below. The tier system: top dasher, platinum, aluminum, blah blah, gold plus. I do this. You know what? All that needs to go. I know some people.
You know what they should do instead of aluminum, platinum? They should have little ding dongs. They should have little ding dongs. So if you suck in DoorDash just a little bit, you get the little ding dong. If you're on the top tier of DoorDash, you get the big old schlong. You're slobbing on the big old schlong. They have a medium schlong. So,
but I'm one of those.
Or better yet, it's for how big you or how bad you take it up the butt. If you only do DoorDash a little bit, you get the little dingling in your butt. If you're on the top tier, you're getting a big old fucking schlong in the butthole from DoorDash. That's what they should have.
The highest tier people. Well, once transparency is around,
ain't gonna happen.
You'll even see that the metrics don't matter. Everybody would. Now, I mean, one of the big things that people used to say to me is, the tier allows me to dash now, though, which I can't do without being on the tier. That was the one thing I gave them to the drivers. To the company, scumbaggery, that's just wrong. But I can understand why a driver might do something to hit a level so that they can dash whenever they want. But now with the dash...
Hey, that don't make sense. That don't make sense to me, because ain't that one of the biggest selling point? of every gig tuber on here. Oh, you're independent. You can dash whenever you want. Remember? I thought that was one of the biggest draws here on YouTube and all these gig tubers. Oh, you're independent. You can do it whenever you want. Oh, well, from what you just said, it sounds like you can't unless you're their bitch. You're their top bitch, which I've always said that you can't just dash whenever you want. They make you have schedules. Dino has said they make you have a schedule. So what the fuck?
Everywhere being launched nationwide. They've already done the test markets. It worked, or at least it worked in their eyes. So it is coming nationwide if it hasn't already to you. Tip stealing since 2017 to 2019, 2020 to 2023, 2023 to current, all lawsuits, all being settled without 1 day in court. These are not the normal negotiations of DoorDash. But
that's because people don't care. They get a little bitty check in the mail. They're happy. We all know these people.
Legal team is literally any state that's taken them. They're not even trying to make deals. They just cut them the full amount of the check. Meaning, in my opinion, and I think almost all of yours, I'd be shocked if not. That's an admission of guilt. You don't even want to waste the time. Yeah, we did that. Here's the full amount. Admission of guilt, and let's bury it.
No, that's not really. They're just paying it off. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to see it in the newspaper. They don't care about the press. If they write you an $8 million check, they don't give a shit. They just made $150 million in 1 day delivering McDonald's. They don't give a fuck about $8 million. They don't give a fuck. They write the check, just get it off their back. It's easier to write the check. It's kind of like when a bunch of different lawsuits. Hush money for the most part. They just write the check, get it out where, move along. We don't want to hear it no more. That's all. They don't need to admit guilt. Here, just take the money, go, do whatever. Because they made 45 times that amount of money they write that check for in a day. So they don't give a shit about it. That's why they write them. Because it's easier to just write it off than to even deal with it.
The PR.
Why pay a bunch of lawyers millions of dollars to just write the $8 million check and get it on?
Wrongful deactivations here in Colorado. We have a review board.
That to me is kind of crazy. Wrongful deactivations. I don't know. That could. I don't know.
None of you have a review board.
No,
and that review board is external of DoorDash. So it is made up of it's not a lot. It's like 13 people. They all come from different walks, and anybody that
see. My question to Steve is, and it's going to be my question, Steve. Let's say that there's a Uber driver. He's been accused of doing some horrific stuff to a woman in the car. Let's say he's accusations made about doing bad stuff to a person in the car. Let's say your review board says, "Oh, we don't think they're telling the truth. We're going to go ahead and let him get his account back." And then he goes and does it to another person. Does that review board, are they open to being sued for allowing that person? Because it was Uber's decision after the accusations to let that person go. They don't want him on their platform, but these other people said, no, it's okay. Put him back on the platform. So is that review board open to being sued because they allowed a predator back on the platform after Uber? And is Uber being, how is it? Is Uber being relieved of any kind of liability because you guys let him back on the board, let him back on the platform when Uber said, no, we deactivated him. We didn't want him on the platform no more, but they forced us to put him back on the platform. So it falls on them. That's my question. I want to know who would be responsible for that. Steve, ask that question.
Challenges a deactivation. They don't have to look through every deactivation. They have to look through the ones that the drivers challenge.
What's up?
And as I mentioned, that number isn't as high as you'd think. We've been doing it this is now the 14th month. And I can tell you that I was pretty shocked on how little people were challenging the deactivations. So in reality, wrongful deactivations, the people who say I was wrongfully deactivated.
That's because they listen to these gig tubers. And these gig tubers tell them, you get deactivated, just put this on just go to this app, go to this app, go to that app, download this app. So that's why they don't challenge it. And they probably know they fucked up, like digging their coochie when they're dropping off food. They know they fucked up. So they know they did. So that's probably why a lot of them don't challenge, because they know they did the wrong. They did the wrong, and they know this.
Maybe a lot of them were rightfully deactivated, and that's why they're not taking it up with the company. But nonetheless, a mechanism exists in Colorado to take that on. Illegal alcohol delivery. I talked about it a couple of times. I put it up there. Comment below if you have any questions on that. Unless you are state certified, and we talked about it in 5 different states now so far, and every guest I've had from those states knows that they can't without being tip certified or something of that nature.
Well, shit, that's an interesting question. Let's see. Let's see if you have to have a certification to deliver alcohol here in Nevada. Let's look that up, y'all. And then he can add this to his thing. Nevada doesn't require it. Okay, let's see. What? Why are you going there? Come on, fucker. Let's see. Do you need certification to deliver alcohol? Dude, I don't know how to. Oh, there we go. Alcohol in Nevada. Let's look. Yes, yes, it says yes. You generally need alcohol awareness certification to deliver alcohol in Nevada. Delivery drivers are typically required to be at least 21 years old and must complete approved training to get a TAM card to handle and deliver alcohol. Mandatory training, age requirement, in-person ID checks, certification. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Some municipalities say specific require hard plastic alcohol. Third-party driver. Oh, here we go. Third-party drivers. If you're working for delivery service, DoorDash, Uber Eats, you must still adhere to Nevada's training and ID check standards. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, Steve, Nevada. Gotta have a TAM card. Ooh, so people in Nevada be doing illegal alcohol deliveries.
Illegal driver metrics, on time, acceptance rates, customer rating, blah, 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 blah. Those need to go. They need to go. You're an independent contractor. The day that they say that you're not an independent contractor, they can put employee.
You've never been an independent anything. You're independent. You're a fucking gig employee, independent employee. That's what you are. Just get it straight. Independent employee.
Metrics into your life. Because that could be part of the way that they form their employment partnerships with employees. But you're not an employee of DoorDash. And my guess is
you're their bitch. You're not an employee, you're the bitch. You're their bitch.
99.999999999% of you never will be. One, because I think you'd have to take more of a top tier thing. And 2, because it's never going to happen. They can't do this. Even the franchise model that they've mocked up 1,000 times, it just fails in every model. Telematics. DoorDash is not a certified telematics company. You have to be a certified telematics company to be able to produce telematics that mean anything to anybody. Yet DoorDash takes them using the fitness portion of your app and submits that numbers to
This is why you should not get dental implants.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't
during
get
the
dental
holidays.
implants during the holidays.
Well, that bird is cooking. Let me tell you what happened to me. I went to 7 different places, and each one of them had the same story. I was going to be on a
insurance companies saying, look at the telematics we're taking on our
You had hot turkey oil come out of your mouth when you went to get fake teeth?
Of course, the insurance companies are probably thinking, well, of course they're doing it right. Look at the size of DoorDash. Even Tony Hsu said 8 million drivers. That's bigger than any other app. So they're assuming that, but really it's just the fitness and activity part of your app. That's not telematics. And they can't be doing that, and they're not certified. So selling our personal data to non-affiliated companies. This is no longer to just affiliates of DoorDash. They are now selling, and have been for a couple of years, selling our information, and it's not worth as much as it once was, guys. So maybe I'm not saying that's good or bad, because it still happens, but it's made them reach out and start selling to non-affiliated companies. The thing that you should take away from that is meaning they'll take any dime they can. They're at the point they don't care who they're selling it to. They could be selling it to a dark web
fuck, all companies sell your shit. Let's face it. That's nothing new.
system. I mean,
Uber Eats probably does the same shit. Spark probably does the same shit. They all do the shit.
And they don't want to hear about it.
I'm sure if you look into fucking terms of service, it's something in there that's in there that they've slipped in there and you signed the terms of service.
That they might be. Creative ways of reducing driver pay. Leave that below. If you the most creative way you've ever seen, or you think they've ever dropped driver pay and then tried to like play it like, oh, you'll see it on the backside though. Put it below. DoorDash.
What creative ways are we talking about? Like, they don't really have to get too creative with it. All they gotta do is drop it. Started off at like $8 a delivery. Now it's $6. Now it's $2.50. Yeah, you don't have to really do much to just drop the amount.
Dots, $110,000 each. As Marco said, they don't, even at the DoorDash roundtable, they discussed they don't work in rain. We already knew they don't work in horrible weather. They can barely get on I think they're allowed to be in the furthest right of like state highways, not interstates. I don't know, but 110 grand each. They already have their issues. They're still not up to par. So in Arizona, you have those being used, but you also have Waymos being used for some. And I saw a video the other day. A Waymo is a $450,000 vehicle that doesn't work very well.
Those things fucking suck. We got them here in Vegas. They suck.
As a rideshare vehicle, but that when it opened and I was watching the video, it was one bag of food. They were delivering basically a $2 no tip order in a $500,000 car. Really?
Hey, they're DoorDash's bitch too, apparently. So get mad at them. They made $2.
It's just called advertising, guys. They're just trying to advertise. DoorDash spent $1.2 billion at the end of 2025 on a table reservation app. Remember this? Same time they bought Deliveroo overpaid for that over in Europe. But they paid $1.2 billion for an app that does table reservations.
What? That's not bad. What the fuck? Next they're gonna do an app for fucking airplane reservations too. What the fuck?
See where this is going? Dots, Waymos. I mean, they're not ready yet, but table reservations. They don't see us in the future. We're in their future because we're nowhere near this autonomous stage. But they would have liked us gone long ago. So they keep still trying to have the picture be the way people
Biff Jones?
exist. Punishing customers with city fees on top of their already increased prices, sometimes up to 200% of what they paid year to year. Punishing restaurant partners. Restaurant partners are being upcharged 20 to 30% per order. I've worked in the restaurant industry, and that's that. You're not making any money. That's not just we're not making as much. You're losing money.
Well, then that's on the business. Don't blame DoorDash for sticking their wiener in people's bungholes. If the business is dumb enough to do it, then that's on the business. Dead ass, bro. Don't blame DoorDash for other people's stupidity. Get their own drivers, deliver their own food. You guys always talk about we need more jobs. People need more jobs. Well, there you go. Get on these restaurants. Quit blaming. Don't get mad at DoorDash. Get mad at the restaurants for not hiring their own delivery drivers and using DoorDash. You know?
There is a complete void of ethics, not lack of ethics. I like to say this, but
apparently there's a lack of a lot of stuff when you got chicks digging their fucking rotten crotch and then delivering food. Yeah, there ain't no ethics, no moral. There ain't nothing there because, God, man, she's digging her fucking cooch before she drops off food. So, yeah, there ain't a lot when it comes to DoorDash or the people that do it. Some
of ethics, hidden tips shouldn't exist. That's with transparency. I know base pay was addressed. Base pay, and we're going to talk about that on the podcast this week. If I missed anything, you guys, please leave it in the comments.
I think I had some pretty good questions. I won't leave them in the comment. I got a live stream here. But yeah, Steve, yeah, there you have my questions. But yeah, don't blame DoorDash because the restaurants are stupid. The restaurants want their food delivered. Hire delivery drivers. Get them out there. Quit relying on DoorDash. And you won't have to pay those absorbent DoorDash prices. You know, hire your own drivers. You know, and maybe you won't be losing customers because somebody's digging their coochie delivering your food or spraying mace on it or taking pictures of while you're sleeping naked on your couch. There's all kinds of things. Yeah, I don't know about that, Nick. I don't know about that. Getting some clam sauce with your fucking order. Here, I got some clam sauce with my order. Like, no. But yeah, man, can't blame DoorDash for everything. You know. Just wait. The dot bot is a lawsuit waiting to happen. It will take an immature employee putting a live animal in the dot bot. Dude, I can see people doing all kinds of crazy stuff in there. Taking a big ass fucking doo-doo in it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Somebody's going to somehow stop it, pee on the customer's food or drop a big old deuce in it. I can see him doing all kinds of, there's some crazy shit. Yeah, dead ass, bro. I can see it. I can see it, man. Or it's going to fucking, or you're going to get some 80-year-old woman that's fucking going to be driving. It's going to jump out in the road and she's going to swerve and end up killing herself, hitting a tree or something, trying to avoid the little dumb thing. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, definitely. Something's happening. Yeah, I can see it. I can just see people just robbing the food from it. Just kick it over. Kick it over and take the food out of it. You know? It's crazy. I saw one doing a delivery, not here, but on video. It was funny looking. He was like, yeah, driving around and shit. But yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it causing some serious accidents where people are getting hurt. Yeah, just a matter of time. It's like those Waymos, man. They're horrible. They drive all slow. They be stopping when they're not supposed to stop. Yeah, they drive horrible, man. They're bad cars. They're horrible. But let's go back over here. Let's see if we got anything good to watch here. We got Necro doing the live stream. We got the police, Las Vegas police. Got some music. We got a video from Pete. New delivery company is here. Okay. We don't support that. Let's see. Driving daily is live. He's always live. I still want to know. That's my question. Why does DoorDash allow people to be on the platform for 18 hours a motherfucking day? That's what I want to know. I think that's fucking ridiculous. There should be a time limit on that. I saw a similar type little robot at University of South Carolina one time when I was doing Lyft. See, that makes sense to me, bro. If you're gonna have them, that makes sense. You could use the little dudes for like you said, you could use the little dudes for like college campuses and shit like that. That makes sense. And they can on a little college campus and shit. But trying to put them on a regular road, in traffic and shit like that, that to me is a no-no, bro. That to me is a no-no. That's something definitely I wouldn't trust that type shit. It's going to cause a issue. Like you said, a bike rider is going to be riding. It's going to pull out in front of a bike rider. They're going to crash. Those are probably, like you said, lawsuits. Like Nick said, lawsuits waiting to happen for reals. But yeah, if you have my little college campuses, there's enough college campuses. You can put like several of them on there. The person wants to buy a book, whether the person wants to buy their books, the little dude can pull up to the library or whatever. They can put the books the customer bought in it and send it on its way to the fucking student or whatever. You got all kinds of shit for that thing. If someone really wanted to, someone can bring back yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, you could deliver a gnarly ass weapon of mass destruction in the bot. You know what I'm saying? Especially with these lefties nowadays, bro. They've been tracking all these ICE agents and doing all this kind of stuff. They could be sending, doing that kind of crazy stuff, bro. Yeah, you never know, bro. These crazy ass people out here right now. The guy 7-dasher does 18 hours a day. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Well, how is that safe? Why is that even allowed? You got truck drivers, you got other drivers. They're not allowed to be on that road that long. So I don't think it's a safe thing to do. And that's no nothing against him, but I've always said that's a no to me, to be allowing people to be on that platform driving 18, 19 hours a day. That's very unsafe, and it shouldn't be allowed. So there should be some kind of way to stop that. So, but that's no bad talk about him, but I just don't think that's unsafe, and it shouldn't be allowed. Really, it shouldn't. So, but. Plus, who the fuck wants to sit in their car 18 hours a day driving? You know, I know that guy makes good money, but still, come on, man. I don't know. I can't see doing it. You're just putting yourself at too much risk driving that much, you know. Health risk of getting smushed by another car. So many different things, you know. All right, but I appreciate everybody coming in here. And let me reiterate something for you guys. I don't listen to Kid Rock. I don't support TPSA. I'm not a supporter of them. I don't watch sports. I definitely don't watch halftime shows. So please do me a favor. Do not tag me in videos where you allow your bias and shit to, you know, run free for everybody to see. Don't tag me in it because I don't do sports. I don't watch sports. I don't do halftime shows. I don't do none of that stuff. So keep me out of that racist bias shit that you be putting up there. Don't tag me in that kind of shit. It has nothing to do with me. So I appreciate you. Then I don't have to do reviews. And there's nothing wrong with other people doing other things. If they a certain place wants to do something on their own, they can do it on their own. That's all. Yeah, right. But no, I'm just saying, bro, like, you know, so what? TP USA wants to do their own little Super Bowl halftime show. Let them. It's America, right? We're supposed to be all about America, right? We're all supposed to be about America, right? Can't be about America and then get your feelings hurt because they do something because your buddy Puerto Rican recording artist is doing something. Now all of a sudden it's a big deal. No, can't do that. Can't say you're about the American life and then get upset when your bias doesn't allow you to accept that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and don't tag me in the shit because you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything productive. I've been good, Biff Jones. Doing good. So, but yeah, just so you know, I don't prescribe to all that shit. So. I don't care who does what. Do as you please. I live my life by my standards and what I do. I care less about Super Bowl. I think all that shit's fucking rigged anyways. So I really don't give a shit. It's all rigged to me. And even if my team was in the goddamn Super Bowl, I still wouldn't watch it. I just don't watch sports. Let alone give a fuck about a goddamn halftime show. Don't do it. Don't care. But with that being said, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Like I said, I haven't done one of these in a while, so not sure what I accomplished. Hey, we know Dino took my advice and went out and had a life. Let's see. What about? I'm about the American life when it's time to be about the American life. When it comes down to the halftime show, that's entertainment purpose only. Yeah, bro, who gives a shit? Like, I don't. Yeah, it's nobody cares. Like, if this group wants to do their own little thing, let them do their own little thing. This group wants to do their thing, let them do it. Who cares? It's why are we worried about it? You don't want to watch TP USA's halftime show? Don't watch it. Watch fucking Bad Bunny. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Some people want an alternative. Some people don't even watch the Super Bowl, but other than the commercials. There's a lot of people that watch the Super Bowl for other reasons. Commercials. They don't watch it for the game. They watch for the commercials. They watch for whatever else. So there's many reasons why other people want something alternative to watch. Maybe they don't like the halftime shows. Maybe they think there's a problem with the halftime shows. So this gives them an alternative to watch. This also gets TPUSA out in the foot. They got more people to view. They got people out there that want to watch their shit. So why not? You got people sitting in front of the TV, you might as well give them something to watch. So, but because it's, people got their biases that allow them to get upset. Who do you think, okay, Biff Jones, who do you think has the best cheerleaders? Who do you think? I personally, I know I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, but what I've seen, I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got some pretty nice chicks, bro. I think Tampa Bay Buccaneers got some pretty nice. Let's look up there. I think they got some pretty nice chicks on Tampa Bay's cheerleaders. So, I don't know. You think Dallas still has the best? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think Tampa Bay's got some pretty nice ones on there. I don't know. Tampa Bay's got some nice ones, man. So, they're not. Are they? They're still the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? Yeah. Really, it's tits and ass, bro. It's like, okay, half butt naked, they looking good. I'm sure you're not gonna kick any of them out of the bed. I was gonna say, yeah, you could if they were two naked ones standing in front of you, you wouldn't tell who was the Dallas and who was the Tampa Bay Bucks. You wouldn't be able to tell. You'd be like, okay, just get in my bed, let's get it on. You don't give a fuck which team they're working for. You think the Dolphins? Oh shit, I have to check out the Dolphins then. I have to check out the Dolphins. But I still think Tampa Bay's got some nice ones. But I'll have to check out the Dolphins. I have to check them out. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go so you get back to whatever you're doing for your Saturday night. And let's see, it's 5:45 in the PMs. So you guys have a good night. I appreciate you guys coming through. I know I haven't done these in a while. I just been, taking a little break from YouTube. So. All right, guys, have a good night. Appreciate you. And watch whatever the fuck you want on the halftime. If you watch the Super Bowl, watch whatever the fuck you want. God damn it.